we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Falcons offense will go to work first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Batista.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Going for it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Air Force! Quick strike. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking for his man. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
That pass is well off target. Got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Batista. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you get a little more help on the outside.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the touchdown Falcon. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different...
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Working on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Direct snap. Finds a little space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Batista.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Got his man. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's nice. Touchdown, Air Force. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hand.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Running to Green. Found the seam on the left. Touchdown, Falcons! And six more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Air Force. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Rides to back and leaves it. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Falcons! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. It's a draw. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Pure dominance.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Slithers into space. He's loose down the left side. The 20. He's at the... And we have breaking news. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right?
And they're going to put another...